And hello, fellow raiders. Welcome to another week in Shadow Legends. We are wrapping up the Herndig fusion. We've got 3 days left on it. As of most fusions, I go through and I try to do them, even if I don't use the champion. I got everyone ready to go except this guy who's almost ready to go. He's just cooking in the firing pit. He'll be ready tomorrow, and then I will fuse myself a Mr. Herndig for better or worse. Other notable events going on in the game. They're doing this Helior 10x event, so some people have been pulling shards for these guys. I have not. I've decided to skip this one entirely. I have a Warlord. I would actually like some of the epics, but I'm not broken up about it. Have a Warlord, have an Orog, have a Big Gun. I don't have a Roxanne, but I don't know that I really want a Roxanne. So we are passing on that. And then we have an interesting new tournament starting tomorrow, which is the topic of today's video, is the Tag Arena Tournament. They haven't run one of these before, so this is the first time this is happening. Assuming it's just like the classic arena, it's probably not going to be very good. It's probably not going to be very good. As far as what I'm working on right now, I am still working on champions for the rare magic secret room in the Doom Tower. I got Fleshmonger, Greybeard, and I decided to go and build an Elhain for it. And we're going to see how that works out. That video will probably be next week with the result of that endeavor. But hopefully all goes well. We shall see. But let's move on to Arena. They recently put a bunch of bots back in the arena, which I don't really care about. It's kind of ridiculous that they say, "Oh, there's no bots." Like, come on, this is a 55k power team in high gold 4. So, so yeah, there are definitely bots in this game in Arena, which I'm fine with, which is great. You know, people need to farm their Great Halls, and they put the Great Hall in as a way to help you advance your account on your champions. Unfortunately, I had hopes and dreams that once I had finished farming all my Great Hall stuff, I would be done with this game mode. I wouldn't spend any more time on it. Unfortunately, that just turned out not to be the case, even though I've fully maxed out my Great Hall after over 2 years. And I'm just accumulating medals. I'm actually continuing to farm it for Magisteel. So Magisteel is still needed to craft everything. So I will still farm when I can. But in general, when the game first came out, Classic Arena was pretty decent. It was relatively, I wouldn't say balanced, but it wasn't a problem like it is now, where you just have accounts that have been around for 2 years, like mine, and then maybe someone who's 3-6 months in the game are running into people like me who I'm sitting here at gold 4. As a kind of a casual game mode, this is not that bad. I just find it boring at this point because it's just I'm farming bots. So why am I even bothering? Why isn't this just an auto win? Or why do I have to do this at all? Oh well, it is what it is. But as far as things that I would like to see changed about Arena, tiers are really a big problem, I think. And it's really the missions in the game where you have to go up to get Arbiter, push everyone into gold 4. And even though I completed Arbiter over a year ago, I'm still sitting in gold 4. Maybe I should be somewhere a little higher. Maybe there should be some breakdowns in between, this 2,900 here and this 4.7K up here. I don't really play Platinum Arena. I don't really want to. I just kind of hang out in Gold Forest somewhere and farm. Used to farm metals, and now I farm Magisteel. It would be nice if it were different. Even among Platinum Arena, it seems like people do a Sunday night Platinum push. Sunday night, from my perspective, depends on your time zone. But it's basically the last, 30 minutes of the reset, right? Even though it's like, oh, you got, from 6 or 7 days to hours to minutes, and all that really matters for the top prizes is the last, X number of minutes to either you're in platinum or you're not. And this only applies to 300 people in the world, which is kind of bonkers. So I would like to see more tiers of, call it more gold, call it tiers of platinum, call it whatever. These players kind of need to be spaced out, in my opinion. But yeah, so that's kind of my approach to the arena. I usually set a one-person defense for the majority of the week. I'll have to set this back to a real, quote unquote, real defense tonight, my time, because when it resets, I get put right back down to 900. I don't want to fall, but yeah, and then once we're gonna have a tag team arena now, tournament now. It's gonna start pretty soon, and for tag team arena, I think they just completely whipped on this feature, in my opinion. It's just a copy paste of uh, Classic Arena, except you got to build 3 teams to go in together, so you can't reuse your champions. I wish they had also made a restriction of you could only use 1 copy of each champion, because I'm not really a fan of. Some people build multiple. This guy's got 3 Lysandras. Well, good for this guy, but who builds 3 of a single champion? Most people don't even want to build more than 1 of a single champion. But I'm going to drop down to gold 2 this week, but this is because I kind of alternate when I do my arena pushes. So I'll just set a weak defense, and they can just knock me down, which is fine. At the same time, I just farm my gold bars up as much as I can, and what happens is next week I'm in gold 2, then I'll try to push up and see if I can get into gold 3 or if I'll maintain. I kind of give myself every other week of having to kind of build 3v3 teams and actually push against a quote unquote real team. Like a couple of these are real teams. Like these are obviously fake teams, fake defenses. And the only reason why this is even stomachable is because there are some pretty decent prizes in the bazaar. I would say the energy, the brews, the shards, the accessories. That's about it. If you're really gonna play this mode a lot and buy extra tokens, yeah, you can pick up a legendary skill tome. You can pick up rarity charms for your crafting. I don't suggest ever buying chickens. Maybe type or subset charms if you need them, want or need them. But there's a lot of good stuff in here. I think the tier requirements are kind of dumb. Like you have to be in silver to buy this stuff. You have to be gold to buy this stuff. That's always been dumb since the day they released it. But as far as this game mode goes, I think they need to go back to the drawing board with it. I think to make this not just a chore, there needs to be either make it a true quote unquote tag team. This tag team label right here is a misnomer, right? It's just copy paste of Classic Arena 3 times. That's all it is. So it would be nice if they actually had a different mode or different. I mean, even if they had made this 3 teams of 3 instead of 3 teams of 4, that would have been different and maybe interesting. But as it is now, not really a fan of it. It'd be nice if it was a real tag team. Maybe you have a team of 4 or 5, and then as your champions get killed, they actually swap out for a bench, so to say. So like, oh, here's my 4 champions, and then here's my bench of 6 champions, and then as your starting 4 gets knocked out, you rotate it through, and then you're going to see who builds the best set of champions to go through the other person's bench. But overall, I'm not a fan of this game mode. I'm just spitballing ideas because I don't think the player base really enjoys Arena in general. Unfortunately, this is kind of required for our missions. Yeah, so if you're doing Arbiter, you're back here, you're stuck in Classic Arena mode, and if you're up here, you're stuck in Tag Team Arena mode. So ideally, it'd be nice if they actually just dropped those missions and have, you know, let this be just a pure PvE track, and then allow people who really do enjoy PvP, put PvP in quotes, because you have massive advantages when you're playing, but people who do enjoy the arena can go play in their own little sandbox. Unfortunately, there's just too much power assigned to Classic Arena and the Great Hall. And just being in Gold 4, I get plus 20% on all these stats, and then I get all this stuff. But yeah, I'm generally not happy with PvP or Arena in this game, and it would be great to see something different. Um, it's just, I mean, and another I don't know, interesting is the right word, but another issue that I have had over the years of playing this game is that every time I think I'm getting close to the end of the content in PvE, and I think, oh, maybe I'll give Arena a serious look. We get another batch of PvE content. So when I got close to finishing Arbiter, game dropped in Faction Wars. Okay, now I got to build a Faction War champions. And then once I was almost done with Faction Wars, we dropped in Doom Tower. Okay, so now I got to go up Doom Tower. And I'm still not done with Doom Tower. I'm still trying to push up to do all the secret rooms, which was another challenge. But once I finish Doom Tower secret rooms, and once I revamp my clan boss team, I might start giving a look more at what champions I want to do for Tag Team Arena. And I don't think I'll ever do Platinum Arena just because I don't like the rush at the end and the time doesn't work for me. So those are my thoughts on Arena. If you have any strong opinions of like why Arena is great, or maybe I'm just missing the appeal here, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to be wrong about this, but my personal preference is the PvE side of the game, and I think the PvP part or the arena part is not done very well, and I would like to see it improved. At least some additional tiers in Classic Arena, and I think Tag Team just needs a rework, a revamp. Anyway, hopefully you had some good luck with your polls and pushing up the Doom Tower, and good luck on your arena reset if you're going for that. Take care.